Cancer, how you doing? Okay, for the last time, I'm really trying to. I felt so bad about your actual reading that I've just put out, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do. I was nearly said Pisces again, man. Y'all got something to do with big Pisces energy around you. But I'm going to do your reading of past. Should I stay? Should I go? And then some new. And then also I've got the pad out to try and channel some stuff off the spot. Okay, and I thought I'd also try and do you a diagram of something of what I see as a vision that I can't always explain when cards are involved. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of everything. But I also heard Alaska. But now it could actually be Alaska. But I also heard Alaska. And it's someone that's got like a northern accent. It could... But I'm picking up, because I picked up Alaska, but I also picked up a lass. Someone that's a lass. Now, a lass is what we used to call someone up north. And we used to say, you're right there, lass. How you getting on, lass? You all right? And it... I don't know why I'm picking up these energies. Okay, but... Because I heard Alaska, but then I heard, well, I'll ask him. Well, I'll ask her. Shall I ask him? Or shall I ask her? Or Alaska. I'm also picking up a flask. See, someone is, they've got a northern accent and they speak with a flask. Or they speak with a lask. You're out there, lass. Something to do with that. I'm even still speaking like it. To be honest, I actually used to speak like this myself, to be honest. I did. I used to live up north. You speak like that. You're out there, lass. How are you getting on? You alright? So someone's got like a big broad. It's like big broad and also big board. It's like a big board. It's like I've got a big boarding sign, okay, or a big boarding pass, and I need to travel to something. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm really going to try and go in depth in what I'd see for a lot of you, because a lot of this is an actual travel company that is actually dealing with children. And that's where some of your messages got misconstrued, because it was to do with the business run. They're saying run, just run. If you've got anything to do with past, run. Run away from the past is what they're saying. I'm trying to leave the past behind, and I'm trying to run from my past, and I want to leave my past behind. Someone has got a big connection with someone from their past that they're trying to leave behind. But I really feel like that someone keeps coming back in order to tempt someone, okay? Which can be someone, I don't know, that's very attractive, or they're just really attracted to someone's look or sex or something. And then they're kind of like, I don't know. It's like, I'm really interested in this person because they have qualities of sex or are very appealing or pleasing to the eye or something like that, okay? And then it feels like, but I don't want to be in a relationship with this person. And I really feel like a lot of you, that you're really going through that, you know, of someone that's not, it's not giving you the true value of a relationship, Cancer. Okay, where it's like, okay, I'll come back to you and everything's real good, and then all of a sudden I'll go back to someone else, but that's the relationship partner that I want to be with, because I really don't see that I could be in a relationship with you, but I do with this other person. And it's really what I pick up. I'm sorry for the bad messages, guys. Okay, but I'm really picking that up, that someone comes back for sex, or they come back because of, I don't know, some people think that appearance is everything. It's not, you know, it's really not. The people that chase appearance, there's nothing wrong with that, but people do a chase appearance. You know, we have classes of all sorts of people. You know, people are strange, exactly like Jim Morrison said. You know, but some people, they don't see within the depth value of what someone truly has, you know. And I think that a lot of you get trapped that way, even though you are that way as well inclined. So a lot of you, I'm picking up that you have a lot to offer with something, but people are being trapped by their appearance and what they have to offer, like sex or something, or I don't know, because I definitely picked up I definitely picked up something to do with breasts. Okay, and I think that someone has like such an attraction to someone that is probably like really good looking or has a nice rack of something. I really don't know. And then it's kind of like, well, I come back because you're great looking or something. But then all of a sudden I'm, you know, and you get let down and think, well, because this is really not doing your self-worth any good. It's really not. Okay, now, I can never tell if these messages are you or anybody. So let's go down to what I picked up. Travel company, trouble, double trouble. Okay, but I'm picking up children equals business run place. Okay. So a lot of you, your messages, why they were involving a lot of threes, because they were involving a lot of people that were in marriages. Some of this was a children's business thing, and it would relate to going back to school, like a lot of you had, which was the school time thing. I know in Britain that I actually work for a company, okay, that is a travel company, and I've actually just had to go on that test run today, believe it or not, is that all children are now being put and separated into bubbles. But you do definitely have something around Pisces of where I lost the plot a little bit in their reading, because I was very frustrated, because it was around someone that was trying to entrap, in a way, not everybody, someone into like, well, they're a very good person that I want, and I want them to be a father or something, so I want to have kids with that person, and then but not consented by the person, and it got very strange messages wise. Or let's see, it's getting difficult again. Cancer. So what I'm hearing, okay, this pieces of Pisces will go to what I really do see around a lot of that. Lucy, I'm hearing Lucy, or what I really do see, Lucy. Do see Lucy, deuces. Someone Lucy, all right, Lucy. But Lucy deuces, that's deuces, like, pff, up yours. So, to someone or something, energies. Okay. But I'm picking up deuces. I'm picking up double. Some of you are picking up double shifts, like double shifts, double work, or double trouble, as if you've got two people. Man, okay, so listen. So the child business stuff, that's going to be segregated of children in bubbles. Okay, what I do is also work for children where I have to drive children to and from school. They're all been separated into bubbles, okay, and they are all now where I have to pick up 3 kids from here, from where I am, and then travel a good distance to pick up another 2, and then travel all the way around to the school, and then travel all the way back. 7. It's Cancerian. I'm just a life path 7. Also, Saturn in Cancer in the 8th house. It's a very difficult placement. But backwards and forwards. So a lot of that. Okay. Now, some of this, with what I wanted to try and explain to you, my vision was, is why a lot of this is involving Pisces, because I came up with an icon a while back that I wanted to do these readings, and we're looking at past, present, and future. Okay. Now, some of you, you've got a piece of Pisces or something around those energies of a good future something, because a lot of you are heading towards something new. Because I picked up 6 and 6. Okay, a lot to do with Capricorn and Gemini as well. Okay, so you could have this in your chart. They could, but don't get confused. Okay, now some people that are connected with past, they're all still married, these people. Okay, and they are going through a very difficult time because of children, right? Because of kids, they're going through a very difficult time. Okay, so what we've got is a cycle here. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. It's related to Saturn, Karma, Capricorn. Okay, now you're in the middle here. So you've got some people that say you're Cancer, okay, and that someone is going, say there's someone that is Cancer, has it in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. They're married already to a Piscean, right, a woman or a man of Pisces. And some are interested in a Pisces and they just have Cancerian in their chart. Okay, so they're getting very frustrated in the circumstance that they're in a marriage that they're not going to leave, they're not going to get out of, they're just going through a complete turmoil. But generally, a lot of people that are married or in long-term commitments, they stay in that, in the rabbit hole. Okay, so what you've got is someone that's not getting what they want, okay, from someone. Here we go. So there's someone with a Pisces, very frustrated with, okay. That Pisces there is going off to see another woman, is what I'm seeing. Whether people believe me or not, it's down to everybody else. That person that's left behind is also wanting to go and see another Pisces. So you've got Pisces here in your chart, someone, okay, is with Pisces, that's got Cancer in their chart, with Pisces, right? That person, the male, we'll say male, goes off to another person that has Pisces in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay, there. So with a Pisces going off to see another woman or man that is a Pisces, say woman. The person here also that has Cancer in their chart here goes off, wants to be also with someone else that has, or a potential future partner that has Pisces also in their chart. And this is why Pisces have been all over this chart. Okay. When I first started channeling, the first thing that came out was charting a new course 6 family. Okay. Also a new destination of a new person. That's why a lot of you are probably getting a little bit mixed up, or why I have been with the cards. Okay. So you've got some that with a Pisces. Now, say if you're a Cancerian and you don't have Pisces in your chart, right? The person that you're indicative with, they could have Pisces in their chart. They, whatever way, they go to another woman, pretty much is what I'm picking up. That this male goes to another woman. There's a male here that goes to another woman. Okay, now if you're a male watching and you're not, I don't mean you. I mean for the women that are indicative with a male, they go off to see someone else that is also a Piscean in their chart. Okay, so you're a Cancer with no Pisces in your chart. The person that you're indicative with, these three, goes off to another woman. Now this other woman was more than likely someone that they've got children with or another relationship. But I really do pick up that that's where they go. They go back to this other person. Okay. And you're left there stranded. Now realising through September that there is another way out of this. Another way out. Which is the Two of Cups, is what I'm sure you had. The Two of Cups pulls you from a 6. Okay. So if you, here we go. So if you get confused with like, that you're the Two of Cups, you also have someone else of a potential partner of the future of around Scorpio energy that has these placements of either Pisces or Scorpio, okay? That relates to a Two of Cups that will pull you away from this circumstance, okay? But don't forget that you're also a Two of Cups, okay? Which means that when you pull yourself away towards a 2, the 6 person comes away from their family or relationship towards this 2, which is you, that stops you going towards a 2, okay? Which makes 4 of Cups, which means that you should deny this person and go forward with the new person, okay? If you can't, that's your karma. That will be a massive cycle for you guys to go through of personal growth. Two of Cups is always a metaphysical connection that helps you. It's I used to call it Peter or Pan, or what was it? Fly away Peter, fly away Paul, come away Peter, come away Paul, something like that. Okay, so pulls you from that 6. Okay, as you start to move forward, this person comes back to see how you're getting on, which means you haven't got the strength in order to leave me behind. I can do what I want. I'll come back and pull you away from this too. Okay, so you get into temptation of around the Cups energy, and you get led back into temptation of going back with this other person, that later on, that person will always be a liar and always be a cheat, and will always go back to someone else. If you've been going through this for a long time, okay? They go back. They come back, they stop you from going forward. Then when you're settled, they go back to the other person, and then this person here is kind of like, man, what's going on? Okay, here. So, so you have that. So a lot of you are supposed to go on with Two of Cups, right? Because it pulls you from your karma. It also pulls that person from that 6 towards you as you leave, right? This is the third party drama triangle. It pulls you from that as you leave. But the reason why a lot of this is getting mixed up is because a lot of people have Pisces in their chart, right? As well as other signs. And a lot of you don't probably witness this, was where people thought, oh, well, I don't want to hear anything new. I just want to just vision a cup, right? But visionary stuff is generally when you see it that other people, they go off to other people that have the same placements. Is what in your reading, in your actual reading, if there's 3 or there's third parties, that other star sign is definitely going to have that in their chart, which would be the woman or the man that you don't probably know of, is thinking, yeah, I know there's another woman. She's going to be in your reading somewhere of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Jupiter, right? So, you know, don't get lost with all of that, because that person will more than likely be in this reading. Because if your partner's in that reading, who your partner is connected with is also in the reading. Okay, so that very much is present in tarot readings. So why I'm so confused is that I'm not kind of confused. I just feel it and see it from you of why you're possibly very confused and have a lot of stuff going on at the moment. Is because you're pulled in so many directions that it's pulling my mind in God knows how many directions, right? Told you I'm Gemini moon, so I'm kind of like... So I think I've explained that. So that's what I see here, okay? You not being a Pisces or a Cancer, this person goes off towards another woman that is a Pisces, that is like Meg Ryan, which is the High Priestess, someone that they could have family or children with, or that is a potential partner that they really want to have a relationship with, okay? But don't forget that that person, the person that you're indicative with, if they go off to another woman or a man, they're cheating. Right? They're cheating on her, they're cheating on you. They're cheating on her, they're cheating on you. So the circumstance of your karma, you're not going to change that person. You're not ever, no one's ever strong enough to change a person. No one, not even me. Nobody. Nobody is strong enough to change a person. That's who they are. Okay. So you have to really relate this to that the person that is your karmic, that's the person that you're hoping, or hopefully not, hoping that you're going to be with the rest of your life, that eventually will start to cheat on you with other people. You know, I always say that once a liar, once a cheater, always a liar, always a cheater. Okay, so you've got that energy. So hopefully we've explained that. But people are going off into directions, and some of you are supposed to be going into new directions towards someone of a saved energy that saves this drama triangle. That's always what happens. It does, trust me, it really does. It's happened to me a lot. It's, you know, but you go towards this energy and see what happens, and it pulls you from that. It stops you from thinking of all of this drama. It pulls you to either towards more karma or something more calmer. But it pulls you away from that, stops you thinking of that. Cycle complete, cycle finished. On with my next personal growth of triggers. You either trigger the future off or you don't. Okay. Sorry about my dog, but it goes loopy. Loopy loo, I'm hearing. Loopy loo, loopy loo, loopy, loopy, loopy. Lulu, I'm also hearing Lulu, Lulu. Okay, Zulu, also Zulu. Why am I hearing Zulu? Lulu, I'm hearing I need to go to the Lulu. Do you need to go to the loo? Quickly go. But, okay, should I stay, should I go? Okay, so what happens with Cancerian if they stay in the same circumstance of this person that they've been tormented? I'm hearing, if I stay in this same circumstance that I've been tormented with, what happens? 5 of Cups. You're being tormented. You're being tormented by the 5 of Cups. You're supposed to get towards the 2. That's what I'm saying. 2 don't seem good enough. 3 is no, I really want to be with them. Will this ever happen? Destroyed the 2 of Cups in the end if you don't soon move forward. Okay. This is where they come back. They stop you from moving towards the 2. Okay. The 3's been spilt. The 2 is actually behind you, waiting for you. Okay. So there's someone there waiting for you. I know people say that. Okay. And it's like, if you can only just turn around and go towards the 2 of Cups, you can get over it. If you can't, and you physically can't, that's because your personal growth of your emotions are not stable enough in order for you to walk away. And that's only when you're strong enough that you're not thinking about that person anymore. If they're constantly in your head all of the time, that's, you're not got personal growth, because your feelings are a reflection of you, okay, as your mind is, okay. So your feelings, when they're very, very stable, they'll start to change your mind, because you will have a strong mindset and a strong set of boundaries and a strong lot of feelings, right, for someone that will have respect for you. If your strong feelings are for people that don't respect you, then you don't respect yourself enough. It's not your fault. It means that you should have more respect in order to be able to go forward. If you can't, it's because you haven't learnt it. You know, you haven't learned that lesson enough yet. That you're self-respect enough to say, you know what, like I do. I know exactly what I want and exactly what I don't want. And what I don't want is drama and karma. What I do want is something very good. Okay. So you become that way. You bat off everybody in your life that starts giving you shit. Giving you a ship, right? So when they start giving you a ship, it's normally that they start to give you a relationship. So is what I'm feeling is that someone doesn't want a relationship, right? They don't want a relationship. Not with somebody. Because they go back to another person, you see. The other person, there's Pisces, you see. There's someone here that does, and there's someone here that doesn't. The Two of Cups is also behind a Pisces, right? Here. These two, it's behind a Pisces here. Future, but past as well. Stuck. Stuck between the present and the future. Pisces energy is present and future because it's kind of like a moment of clarity here. So what you've got is the past, the present and the future all in one go. So you've got something that's coming up for you of the Two of Cups of future, but you're stuck at the moment. Now, like I said, if you're getting lost and you think, okay, well, the other person that I'm indicative with isn't going back to a Pisces, yes, that's what makes them feel very low, or you feel very low. If you feel very low and you know that the other person goes off to another woman or man, the person they go off to is also, like I said, a Pisces. Now, some are physically got Cancer in their chart and they're a different sign, and they are presently with a Pisces that is already married, that is not happy in that circumstance. They're going through the dark night of the soul again, stuck in the same circumstance again. What happened before is happening again. The people probably that were in marriages and stuff like that ended up in something, realising that they're really not happy in, okay, and then they realise that the same thing seems to be happening again. Now we're just stuck with one another, not wanting to be with one another, okay? It's just people's karma. It's a rough road, trust me, it's a rough ride. But for some of those here, these are the people that are physically married and in a relationship with a Pisces that they can't get over. Okay, they can't get over. They're trying to, but they can't. Now, if you are a Cancer and you don't have Pisces anywhere in your chart at all, and your partner doesn't, your partner goes to a Pisces. They are stuck with this person here. They're stuck with them like glue. Okay? Also at the same time as where the person that you could know, there's a male or female that has Pisces in their chart, guarantee you that they go back also to another person. If they are, and you know that they do, that person somewhere within their sun, moon, rising, Venus or Jupiter has Pisces also in their chart. Okay? I'm fed up with conditioning of other people's readings that say you can't lead people down the garden path. How on earth would you know that? You either believe it or you don't. Okay? But, you know, in order to change the way you read or the way that you change visionary stuff is by using your vision of what you would clarity feel and know. Okay? So that's down to how much you believe in me to be a reader. Let's see. So this is if you stay in the circumstance that you're in now, you'll be stuck in it. You'll be stuck in that situation. But I'll see what else I can see, because that other person still goes back. If they stay, if Cancer stays in the situation that they're in with this person. See, the Sun. These people have got family and children together. It's the best card in the deck, but the worst card with this, because this person is stuck completely and utterly with their person that they've got children with, or a relation already built up with someone. This is someone that they've spent a very lot of time with, and if they don't have kids with them, they have some sort of like family thing built up with them. I heard a heritage, but a cottage, also picked up a cottage. But they have something that's been built up with someone that they could have children together. They could have bills and stuff like that together. They could be planning the future. This is already future as well. I'm seeing it as well. See, I told you, there's someone in your future here that is very good for a lot of you. Here, very good. Bad, good. Okay, a lot of you have got, because this is brand new, a brand new relationship, right? So if you stay, potential, if you stay in the circumstance that you're in, you're going to be in the Five of Cups because it's the leading card. And what that truly means is that this person already goes back to another person, woman or man, that they have children with or family with. Those people are going to stay in that circumstance for quite a long time, I would say, okay? Because they realise that they've got to get divorced. They realise that if they've got bills with people, that they have to find a job. If it's a woman, okay, or a man that has been looking after children for a long time, and the man is the provider, a lot of people, they realise, well, I've spent my whole life doing all of this as a woman, looking after children, while the man went out to work, or I went out to work and the man stayed at home. So now I'm at this age, and I have to now think, well, I've got to have a job in order to back me, in order to be able to leave my husband or wife. So I've got to have everything set up. And a lot of people, they don't take that advice in the past, and they just do the same. And they get older and they think, shit, what am I going to do now? I can't leave my husband or my wife because we have all of this stuff, and then I'm going to have to fend for myself with kids. So what would I do without the support of you and your money and the house, even though we don't get on in a relationship? And that is kind of what's going on with some people there, okay? So they will more likely be stuck in that circumstance for a very long time, okay? You know, I'm not a bullshit reader, I just tell it how it is, you know, I do. So you're basically connected with someone that is connected with someone else that they have family with and children with, that they will more than likely never leave, okay? But there's an energy here that someone feels lonely in that. Okay, they feel in like a loveless situation, so they come back to get some sort of need met that's supposed to be pulling people away. But the way you get confused where twin flame soulmate energy comes about is that it never really comes about. It never really turns out the way we all expect. Okay, we don't, because for people to leave built up relationships that they've been in for quite some time, they're really just energetic people that come in order for some to get some sort of need met that they're not getting. That makes their partner want them even more when they're not concentrated on them as well. So when you start to move forward, they come back, they get a need met, and then they get pulled back and they go straight back to the person, because they're never going to leave the person, because there's so much in life they realise that it's going to take more out of life for me to actually accomplish this big test and this big lesson. The fact that, you know, I've got children with this person, so they're always going to be in my life. Or the fact that, you know, I have to start off with a career, and I also have to start off with, you know, bills and finances and a mortgage and a house and a home. So I feel completely lost. And then what happens when someone's at a low vibration? They try to attract themselves to someone of a low vibration. So ask yourselves where you was at that time when you met this person, okay, trying to get out of a circumstance that you got pulled, that tries to pull you away from it. Hope you get what I mean, okay? But future driven through these cards, there's a good energy here. But for you that know of someone new here, don't forget, okay, now we're looking into it. For some of you know that there's someone new, okay? For some that you know is someone old and you haven't really got your, what's the song? I got my mind set on you. If you haven't got your heart controlled for the destiny of the sun, okay, what was that? Pink Floyd. Set the controls for the heart of the sun. It came up through your reading, I think, through the 1st to the 15th, and that will be over on Patron, I think it was. A few of them, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Set your heart to the control of the sun, okay? Something to do with also family as well, people in the family, the son of the family or something, okay? Leo, but Pisces. Okay, anyway, if you haven't, then this is your partner, as I'm saying. If you haven't, your partner is to go towards one of these people, which is a Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Leo. Even I'm lost. I kind of know. What's this 5 of Cups for? You stay in the past. 5 of Cups if you stay in the past. See, even me, like, I'm talking northern again. If I stay in past, see here we say past. We say past. If you go up north, which is about an hour and a half away from here, you start saying past. You alright, past? You alright getting on there? Alright, lass. But, let's see. Here we're more near Cambridge. If you come from Cambridge, you talk like that. Oh, hello, Daphne. How are you getting on? You're okay? What? This is quite posh in Cambridge. There you go. So the Five of Cups. It's making you feel depressed and down in a relationship. These people here, they're in relationship already. They don't feel great in the relationship. The Queen of Pentacles is a very emotional person. Okay, they realise that the person that they're stuck with doesn't want them as they want them. You're definitely in this 3. Not happy with the person. The Hangman. I mean, look at your look at your relationships. Where's the passion in your relationships? Are you having sex and things? This is not my business. But are you having like really loving encounters, and are you spending time together, and are you like wanting to talk with each other quite a lot, and spend that quality amount of time with one another? That's when you know that you truly meet someone of great quality. And they're not loads of people. I've split up with my ex and we're no longer together, and there were good qualities there, but you've got to really love spending time with that person, and that it's different. When you go into a relationship, there's the spark. It's that, man, I can't wait to see that person. I can't wait to talk to that person. The test of time is when you're in the relationship. Okay, what happens in the relationship is what keeps that going, right? And if there's more bad times than good times, and there's more triggers and there's more mirrors and there's more arguing and blame, it destroys the situation that it's in. Everybody destroys the relationship. You have to keep that energy going. 31. Okay, you have to keep that energy going, and passion and burning, and you have to keep that desire going, And if that light and that burn starts to fizzle and fade, and you start to lose all of that really giddy and you can't wait to see each other, probably because you're seeing each other too much, right? And that's what happens in a lot of marriages and relationships here. The Hangman. They stay in the past. Yeah, again, someone's hiding secrets about a Pisces. So if you're a Cancerian, right, and you've got no idea, is the fact that what they're hiding is a Pisces. They're hiding one. They're hiding their feelings from one and also to one at the same time. Is that you could have the future partner of a Pisces, is future driven as well, that you're not revealing anything to, or they're not you. But there's a notion there of an inkling of your intuition that says there's possibilities here for future. Okay, but don't forget, on a bad side of the card is that someone is hiding the fact that they have feelings for a Piscean. They're not actually speaking to them, right? Or they are, but they're not telling you. You've got to look into a complete depth vision of a reading. Is the fact is a secret, right? Secrets are white lies. White lies is like Chinese whispers. It gets around, right? So the energy here is that some of you have this feeling or notion from one, but you're not revealing it to them. Okay, you're not revealed yourself to this person yet as you. If you're with this person and they go off to another woman or a man, that's the person that they are hiding from, you or your partner. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay? Is that people are hiding these Pisces. And if you stay in this circumstance of what I've asked, is like, should I stay in this circumstance? You're going to be trapped in this, because a secret is a secret and a lie is a liar. And someone that lies about their feelings that they're in. So because of that, they're keeping secrets, right? You don't keep secrets in good connections. You don't keep that from people. You let them know for it's weird, because I'm seeing the fact that someone's so stuck in that they're like, because of this, man, I can't leave this person because of my children and my kids and my family and my job and everything else. And because of that, I can't let you know as well as I can't let them know. And this person is going through complete, like, 2 and 8 and bind. If not, this Pisces, I mean, Pisces do get like that. Me personally, I do get like that. I mean, I'm completely single, but I'm like, I don't always reveal my feelings to people. I'm just kind of like, no, and I don't say anything. But there's that kind of energy there. What is this High Priestess here? But we have to stick with should I stay in circumstance, happens, ending. That's my that's fucking my chart. That's my chart. Someone else got that as well. Scorpio. There's an ending there. Someone is single or hiding it. Stale. I mean, that does happen in relationships. Me, I have a Scorpio rising, okay? Scorpios can get very frustrated in situations that they're in, okay? And they like freedom. They don't like to be like pressured or trapped into a circumstance and where they can't breathe, okay? And that is that energy kind of there for someone. But these people are like physically in relationships with people that are in relationships that have got my star placements. And for these people that have been together that have children, this particular Pisces feels that the relationship has gone stagnant through no passion and like there's no spark anymore. Like these people here have probably done a lot of this person's already also being hidden from someone. But for the people that is in the relationship with this person here through previous experiences, if the passion and the love is kind of like gone in a relationship where you've been together and living with one another for a long time, this person can get very stale, because that's Scorpio, right? They can get very stale, right? Because what they've done is forgot their life. What they've done is that they've given their life up for the love of children and a marriage and a woman. But why this person's losing their passion for this relationship here is because they've give up their life for that. This person needs to find some sort of thing in their life here that's in this physical relationship. And because they haven't got like what I have to do, which is my music and stuff like that, and my other job and this job and going to the gym and spin class and trying to get rid of some of this goddamn coronavirus stuff, it's slowly going, but I'm working towards it. But like have a very inactive and active lifestyle of when they want to, okay, when they're comfortable enough to be able to do that, this person will be able to. I'm also hearing comfortably numb or comfortable mum as well, energy. Okay. I mean, I can only give you things of, you know, if I have to give up my life in order to be able to give all of my attention to a relationship, this energy of like me is very like, oh, man, I'm getting so like frustrated and bored because I haven't got anything to look forward to and stuff like that. You know, I have to have things in my life that are going to keep me like, man, I'm busy and I've got like, you know, not busy enough for a relationship, but you've got to have things in your life that keep certain star signs going right here. So, yeah, these people have got children together. So what you've got here is a circumstance that these people are in a relationship and these are married. Like I said, if you're a Cancerian and you're involved in that energy and this person goes back to that, they keep it a secret from that woman or man, and they also either one you know of or they try to keep that a secret from you. If you know, then this person tries to keep that secret from this woman or man, right? They will do that forever. Trust me, they really will. And your karma will be about boundaries, self-worth, and being able to move away from this energy and not be under that notion that this person is ever going to leave their family situation that they're in with children here. Because they're always going to be with that. They're talking with this person here. Okay, so if you go towards the future of new, and you're Cancerians and you've got new. Too many cards. What happens when they go towards the new? Cancers. They go towards the new. If they start to leave this behind and they go towards the future, what does that start to look like? If they leave this circumstance here and they go towards There you go. You start to move forward. Okay, you find equality somehow here. Some of you have got kids here. Some of you have got children. Okay, you've got Leo Aquarian energy around you here. You start to move forward. You start to be yourself in future forward driven here, but you still have codependencies here of a 9 and 8. Okay, so what's the Chariot for? Man, so you got some cards. So you start to move forward. Like I said, a lot of you here, you have kids as well, right? A lot of you here, this could be you that's doing this here. I'll just let you know that. You could be Cancerians that you're doing it with this person here. But don't get lost, because you're in that as well with that person. But you start to move forward, okay, which is very good. And you start to work on the relationship here. Someone also very esoteric-ish. But you start to work on that and communicate here. There is probably distance between you and this person here. And you find love again. You find actual love. Because there is no love in this situation here. It's stale, stagnant energy here. So if you start to leave that energy and go forward, you go forward into an energy of equality here. That gives you equality. You could be at a distance from this person here. This is more for the Cancerians that where there's distance between someone. This person is in a relationship already, don't forget. So there's a good chance that you're at distance from this person because they go off to this other woman. But if you start to move forward, you've got also someone at a sort of distance here. Okay. But you find love in this one here. You find love in this one. What's the 6 of Pentacles? Yeah, you've got family. But there's denial here. There's someone here that wants someone, but someone here that doesn't want someone. You can see this is where you go into the bloody people being offered. Because it feels like that someone's being offered here a circumstance of someone that it's not satisfactory enough. But it is. But someone also else here that gets denied. Like I said, if this person comes back and leads you into temptation, you deny this future person and you go back to this person into temptation here. For a lot of you. What's this 4 of Cups for? 4 of Cups. To go towards the future. But you start to talk, you make an offer here. You make an offer. Some of you, this is worry because you have kids. Because you have kids. And this is worry and stress of being a Cancerian. So I'm really going to have to put on my greatest at the moment because it is, wow, sweltering hot in here when I'm doing these readings sometimes. Some of you have kids here, right? You're the one with the children as well, or a child here. And that you're worried that there's distance here, that there's actual distance here between you and a new going forward. The fact that you know that you've got kids or a kid. And that is this person going to take you on in a relationship if you've got children here. But there's talking. What's the 9 of Cups for? So you start to talk. Yeah, Pisces again, another one. That's what I'm saying. Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal. There's someone here that's very stable, talking to one. But man, that can still come out through this reading. See, you're the Cancers. Some of you are Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus that are talking to another Pisces, as also being with one. Still coming out through the same cards. Some are Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus that are watching, obviously, right? Because a lot of people do. And some of these are Cancers that go to, because there's another woman or another person, that's what I'm saying. This is either a very good future person or it's the past partner that one person goes back to. Because this is Pisces. A lot of people say this is different. It's 3. It's a hangman. Could also be Gemini energy. That's here as well. What's this 8 of Swords for? 8 of Swords. Destiny, karma will pull you forward. Oh, wow, you get confused. You start getting triggered. You realise there's distance and talking, and then there's a situation at hand, 8, 9, 10. You have an awakening, the Tower. But you come out victoriously. You come out with a good offer here. So there's an energy here that if you start to go forward away from this energy, you find like love again here. Because whatever you look at, that there are secrets that are all hidden here. And if you start to move forward, you have a new beginning. But people have to realise that they have to move, or like their life is going to change. This is a life-changing event that you have to start over fresh, and a beginning with a new person and a new beginning in life altogether, like new job, new opportunity, new town, new city, new state, new place. And that's where that is. And that's where that decision here has to come from the Wheel of Fortune, that gives you rewards in the end, which is where you decide to get out of that, which means that I've made the decision, I'm going to walk myself out of this bind, which means in order for me to get out of this kind of bind, I either need to get out of this town, this state, this place, this situation altogether. I have to start to move forward here through Chariot energy. I have to start to move forward. Destiny rewards you in the end with a new life and a new beginning and a new person. And it does that there when you make that choice here to leave the circumstance that you're in for this new brand new opportunity here. But it's you that has to move here, Leo energy. But you have to move. Don't get fixated and stop. That's why it's a fixed air sign in a way, but also 8 of Leo. So it could be Aquarian, Leo. Ace of Swords. So you have options, choices. King of Swords, 5 of Swords, Sagittarius. So you start to go towards the future, towards a King of Swords. But why the 5 of Swords? Because you won't be able to fight with a King of Swords. You see, if like 7 of Cups is temptation, of keeping my eyes open for a new relationship. Okay. You've got Sagittarius energy here, but let's specifically see what this 5 of Swords is for. New beginning, 2 of Cups. Right. So what you've got is also a trigger. This 2 of Cups is a brand new person here. Is a brand new person. But you'll have to fight your way out of this circumstance. You'll have to... 5 is something that should be used in order to not fight with this person, not fight with this person, to leave this energy here and to be able to go forward here for a new person here. Is that the 5 is more of like, you might have to fight this person at court for a lot of you, because this means that you would have to go to court here because you've got children with this person, and that you would have to take them to court, because this can be social services and things like that, okay? That your choice and option to get yourself out of that bind is that you'd have to go to court with them in order to be able to get out of that marriage. That's for those people that are in unhappy marriages there. But you still meet the 2 of Cups. So a lot of you have got a circumstance around court that you've got to go through that also releases energy. okay, because it releases the past. It also stops you from being stagnant in a lot of worry and a lot of stress, and it leaves you open for the future to be able to do whatever you want with it, to go wherever you want, be whoever you are, all that sort of stuff. So you've got that energy there. But the future is new here. The future is new here. Could be with a Sagittarius, or people have got that in their chart. Air signs, Aquarian. Because this past, if you stay as you are, the past remains to hide secrets, because it keeps you in that Five of Cups energy and stops you as Cancerian that is here going forward. Stops you going forward. So as you start to go forward, you get a whole new life here, and you go towards a new Two of Cups. Whatever you do, you go towards a new Two of Cups. But it's going to be a bit of a struggle. I do see that. But you do have these energies here that can relate to, I'm not going to confuse you, but I was going to say this person, if they're the people that go back to a Pisces here, that is also here, which is another woman here, the Empress, and they're going through that energy of where they've got a Two of Cups with them, because that's the person that they can't get over here as the Two of Cups, is this woman here that is this Two of Cups here. I don't want to confuse you. Anyway, that's some kind of free reading. I am thinking about changing this up maybe a little. It's the first time I've kind of done it, but it was a future reading that I was thinking of doing for Tier 2 members, of past, present, future, and then also new, more of like should I stay, should I go, or the new. Okay, but I thought I would do a little bit more for your reading, because it was absolutely barbaric, the stuff that I was trying to just, like, I'm getting so frustrated with it. Anyway, I hope you're all well, Cancer. Don't forget to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, your other reading that's come out, your also channel messages that are also there, and then Patron is also available, where I think they charge at the first of the month, I really don't know. But all the other readings that come out throughout the month of tarot-wise will only be over on Patreon. That's the first 2 quarters, the 2 bi-weekly readings. They go straight to Patreon, okay, which is Tier 2. All right, guys, thanks very much. See you soon.